All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Appreciate you guys coming back.
Today we're going to be talking about the cadence of your steps. This is something that I think has evolved over time, and we want to talk to you specifically about that. But before we do that, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that like, share, and most importantly, the subscribe button. That will greatly help us out.
Absolutely.
So, that said, we grew up in the late 70s, early 80s learning how to bowl. My mom taught me how to bowl. She's a perfect prototype of the typical way of bowling. She is a four-step approach, and her cadence is very 1, 2, 3, 4, and throw. She's just a very smooth, even keel bowler. That's what we were taught growing up. But things have evolved, and we want to talk a little bit about how the cadence is going to be different and what you can do to practice those cadence moves. So, got Troy here. We're going to be talking about that cadence of steps. So, what we want to talk about here is what we were taught when we were kids. So, what we were taught is four-step approach, and the four-step approach is going to be, for starters, I always teach kids, and I count backwards when you're counting steps. And the reason I do this as a coach is some people take 5 steps, some take 4 steps, some take 3, some take 6. I want everybody to end on 1. I want everybody to push away on 4. I don't want to have to say, if you're a 4-step approach, push away on 1, but if you're a 5-step approach, push away on 2. If you're a 6-step, push away on 3. That's too much explanation. If you count backwards, it eliminates that. So I always count backwards. So with a 4-step approach, we're talking 4, 3, 2, 1. With a 5-step approach, it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So counting backwards. With that said, Troy gets set up. What they teach you is start with 1 step and push away. So we're going 4. There's 4. Push away, step. Okay? Not all the way back.
I'm too far.
Yeah, you're too far. Right there. So second step, or basically your 3-step, ball gets down to your side. Your 2-step, the ball comes to the back, and then your 1-step, you follow through and throw. When you put that all together, your tempo is very even. So what we're talking about, what we were taught, is going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what we were taught when we were younger.
Come here.
All right.
Hello. This is my sister, Kim Brockhouse. We're going to show you her throwing a ball, because we talked about how we were taught when we were kids by our mother.
By our mother.
Very typical 1, 2, 3, 4, or in my cadence, 4, 3, 2, 1 approach. And we're going to show you she still does that
I still do that.
So
you still does that?
No, I still does that.
She's a teacher.
But I haven't. I haven't. I mean, I was on league bowling, but I haven't bowled in like 15 years, like regularly. So give me a break.
Okay. Don't roast her in the comments, essentially.
Yes, please don't.
All right. So slow shot.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Her steps are very uniform. 1, 2, 3, 4. She did get a strike. Yeah, she did get a strike. Now, one of the things you'll notice, as we talked about how a lot of people have a shorter swing, and that's why they have to speed up their cadence. She does not. She pushes away very high, more time, so her taking longer steps is good.
Yeah,
if she wanted to be a little more consistent and accurate, she could lower that down and just be here, and she'd be maybe more on plane, but she's going to have to change her foot cadence if she does that. So it works for her, but it works for her because she's up here getting a high swing, and so her long steps end up working. So anyways, we want to show you a really good example of that. Now, what's the problem or potential problem with that type of cadence? What I see from a lot of beginning bowlers is, especially a lot of the younger female bowlers, is they have a low backswing, okay? They're not getting their backswing up here. Their backswing might only be right here. And when they do that, if you take a 4-step approach pushing away at the 4-step, they're going 4, 3, and they're already back here, and they're starting to go forward here, and it ends up throwing off the wrong foot, or they throw it while they're taking their last step. So I end up seeing a lot of those beginning bowlers pushing away at 4, going 4, 3, 2, and you can see how horrible that is. And trying to break them of that habit can be challenging. So there are some tricks that we can do to try to fix that if you are a low backswing player, or even whatever the case is, if you find that your hand is getting there ahead of your feet. So So the first thing that you can do is you can have some late timing. So you can push away, depending on how low the swing is, you can push away on the 3-step instead of 4-step. So instead of going 4 and then going 3 all the way to here, we're waiting now and going 4 and then pushing away on 3 and then 2 comes to here and then 1 goes through. So low backswing players will actually push away sometimes on the 3-step. So we're talking 4, 3, 2, 1. And now their timing is a lot better. So that is one option. The other thing that you can do is, depending if that timing is a little off the other way, you can, instead of waiting till the 3-step, is instead of pushing away at 4, waiting until 4 hits and then starting the push away. Now, I personally am not a fan of this kind of intermediate timing because it throws some things off for me personally, but it works for some people. So if you find that waiting until the 3-step has your timing too far off the opposite direction, try going 4 push, 3, 2, 1. The thing that I actually prefer more than changing the push away is changing the cadence. And the reason I like changing the cadence is if you watch me, Troy, and pretty much any professional out there, you'll notice that their cadence is not 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Or if they're a 5-step approach, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that 3 to 2 step is going to be a shorter stutter step. This is especially prevalent in two-handers who have a hop step. So you watch somebody like Packy Hanrahan from the left side, or Jason Belmonte from the right side. You will see them, even if they're a 5-step approach, they're going to be going 5, they're pushing away at the 4-step, 3, 2. So they're stopping here. They're not taking a full step here. They're stopping right here and then going in. So their cadence becomes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's that cadence we're talking about. If you are a typical one-handed bowler, you may not be stutter stepping. Some do. You'll watch people like Sean Levery-Spar, for example. He takes a stutter step as a one-handed bowler, and there's a few others that do that. I think on the left-hand side, the Ginger Assassin, I forget his name off the top of my head, but the big lefty, he takes that stutter step as well. So you will see one-handers, 5-step approach, where they'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as a one-hander. And that's fine if that works for you. Most one-handed bowlers are going to go 5, 4, 3, 2. So they'll take an extra step forward, but that step is short. So if you watch just my feet, instead of going 5, 4, 3, 2, the distance there, 1, that would be normal cadence. We're going to shorten up that 3 to 2 step into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's how we get the quicker step. Let's watch him.
Throw like a real shot.
Throw a normal shot. And let's watch his foot cadence. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll notice that Troy specifically, he actually takes a shorter step from 4 to 3. So he's not just 5, 4, 3, 2. He's actually 5, 4, 3, 2, and then go. So he's actually shortened up his 4 to 3 and 3 to 2 step to get his cadence even shorter, that will be more in line with his throw. So either way, he's shortening his cadence. So he is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which that's fine. Those are the types of cadences that you can try to adjust in your game. Now, in addition to shortening up that cadence and getting your timing more correct, this is really going to depend on your backswing. You're going to notice that there are guys with higher backswings. The higher backswing, you're going to have more time for the ball to come down, so you may not need as short a step, but a shorter backswing, you might need to speed them up faster. However, you'll notice guys like E.J. Tackett, very high backswing, still shortens up his steps, and it's because he's creating a lot of power in his downswing. He's got a lot of velocity. I throw the ball 15 miles an hour, he's throwing the ball 18, 19 miles an hour, whatever it is. So his arm swing is coming down at a faster rate. So he, even though he has a high backswing, still has to speed up that cadence here so that he can get to where he needs to go, because his arm swing's coming down so much quicker. So what kind of bowler are you? Are you a high backswing bowler who is kind of slow with their tempo? If so, you may not need to speed up that cadence. If you're a low backswing or a high backswing with a high speed, then you might need to speed your tempo up. film yourself and look to see where is your timing. And what we're looking for is, if you look at our timing videos in the past, that as the ball hits the back, where are you? And are you timing that downswing with your power step, with your slide step? If you are not, if it's coming down first before you go, you're gonna have to adjust your timing a little bit and probably get your feet there a little bit faster, which means a little bit faster cadence. If it's the opposite and you plant and it's still coming up and then coming down, then that's a little bit of the opposite. Your cadence might be too fast and you might need to slow it down some. Because what you're doing, if you get there too early, is you're using more upper body. You've lost all your momentum by going and then stopping. And now you might as well stand right here, heave it up, and then throw it, because you're really using your upper body. And we don't want you to necessarily do that. It's not to say you can't plant, you can plant, but we still want you driving into that approach as that swing's coming down. And it's all about getting your cadence to allow you to be able to do that. So it's especially the case, as I mentioned, with two-handers. The two-hander, you're going to get, as I said, a lot of guys are going to use a hop step. And the hop step is getting that same thing. As I mentioned, if I'm using a 5-step approach again, we're going 5 and I'm still pushing away on 4. So we're talking 5, 4, 3, 2, and then go. So what that may look like, and I am not a natural two-hander, so give me some grace here. But as we line up, and we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's getting my timing better so that it's driving as the ball is coming down. Now, you don't have to take the stutter step as a two-hander. You can. There are some out there. I think Chris Vai might be a good example of one. Who, we're talking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So they still take that step, but that 2 to 3 to 2 step is still shorter. And it has to be the two-hander, because in order for you to take a full step here, your body has to be more square. If your body's more square, you can't open up your hips or your shoulder and get any power as a two-hander. As a one-hander, it's a little easier because you can get the ball up here. So you'll see guys with very square shoulders who come up here and they're fine. But if you need to open your shoulders, you need to take a shorter step, because you can't step a long step across your body. So you have to shorten up that step and then drive in. Now, as a two-hander, it's almost impossible to be really square at the line. You've got to get your hips and shoulders opened up. So you're going to need a hop step here or a shortened step. How do we practice that? If you're somebody who is taking a 4, 3, 2, 1, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, how do we practice this to get you used to taking those steps? It's very hard for you to know when to take quicker steps, and it's hard as you're counting. You're going to be throwing the ball all over the place. So let's go back to our drills. We're actually going to go to a 2-step drill. I know we talked about the no-step drills and the 1-step drills in the last one. We're going to do a 2-step drill. 4 already happened and 3 already happened. Okay, so now we're here, ball's down here. We're not up here yet, we're here. We still have one more step as that ball is coming up. So we're practicing coming up. As a two-hander, it's this. That's your 2-step. As a one-hander, okay, you're coming in, the ball's right here. So you're gonna wait till the ball gets right here, okay, and then you're gonna step and go, but that step needs to be short. So you're gonna practice right there. You're not gonna step here. If you're doing this in a 2-step, that's way too big of a difference and you're not shortening that cadence. So we want to work on spreading if you're right-handed, left foot forward. If you're left-handed, just flip it around. Right foot forward, you're going to be here and you're going into here. So we want left foot forward, ball's here. Gets to here and go boom, boom. Okay, quick steps. So you want to work on that. Try it, give that a shot. So left foot forward, as the ball passes your leg is when you're going to take that short step with your right foot. Set, there you go, very nice. Short step and go. Boom, and he just drilled the pocket. That was a great shot.
10 pounds of power, baby.
Of course, this is not our goal, is trying to strike.
No,
our goal is just
not.
getting that timing down, but it is still kind of cool to see a strike. So let's do it again. Just like with any other practice, this is going to take reps over and over and over again. You want to do this again and again and again. So he's going to get up here again, 2-step drill, left foot forward. Okay, a little more forward. Separate them more. Okay, and as the ball passes your hip, you're gonna take a short step, boom, boom. And he actually did more of a shuffle step. So he didn't even get it in front of his foot, he got it right next to his foot, but he's getting that timing down, how that feels to go short, quick, short, quick. Now, if you think you've got that, then we're gonna take that a step back. So now, we're gonna go from a 2-step drill where we're here, we're gonna go to a 3-step drill, so we're gonna come here. So you've already pushed away, so you're starting here essentially. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna do a 3 steps. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a normal step here on our 3-step as the ball's coming down, and then short go, just like we did before. So you're gonna start right foot forward if you're right-handed, left foot forward if you're left-handed, okay? And you're gonna push away, you're not gonna move until that ball is already extended, because in a typical 4-step delivery, pushing away on 4, we're already here. So we're already at this point. So you're gonna go to here, and then you're gonna start to move. 3, 2, 1. Again, right-handed, okay? You've already taken the 4-step. So we're here, we're gonna go to here, and then we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Give that a try. So now we're going right foot forward. Right foot forward, farther forward. What? Farther forward, as if you've taken your step. There you go. All right, so then you're gonna wait until it's pushed away before you move. So he's got short steps, and like I said, Troy takes a shorter step on 3 and 2. Not everybody will do that. Some people take a longer step. Let's see what that looks like with me. Okay, so with me, I'm already here in my 4-step taken. Okay, I'll wait till I push forward, then go 3, 2, 1. And mine might have been a little shorter too, and that's okay. We're trying to get used to, and you don't have to be like reached out here. Be in a comfortable spot, and you're actually gonna, as you push forward, kind of just lean yourself forward to get started. When that ball starts to come down is when you're taking that first step. So 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So 3, 2, 3, 2. So you're going quick. 3, 2, 1. Okay? Quicker steps. As you then peel it back, if you're a 4-step delivery, push away on 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So get used to that. So 4-step delivery. I know you're a 5, let's do a 4-step. Now Troy's gonna push away on the 4-step. And he's gonna go cadence of 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. So 3 and 2 were a lot faster than his very first step. As a 5-step person, you're just going to take that 1 step before the push away. So now he's going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push away on 4. So he's going to go 5 without movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is the cadence that we're talking about and trying to speed things up. Again, you can try different things as far as being a late push away or an early push away and seeing how that affects your timing as well. But ideally, I think adjusting your steps, again, if you watch a lot of the pros, you're gonna see a quicker 3-2 step than what you're going to see from maybe what is taught as a very beginner. So as you're trying to really get things honed in, work on that shorter 3-2 step, and that may help your cadence out a lot better. Try these tips at home. Again, these are gonna be things that are gonna take you some time, take some practice. Ideally, it's best if you have a coach with you or somebody else there. You can also take videos. Just watch it yourself. Watch your videos back, see what it is you're doing, and see are there things that you need to do to adjust your cadence. How does your cadence look? How does the swing look? So hopefully these help you guys out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
All the stuff, all the things. Man, we love you guys.
Thank you to my sister and all of the other teachers from Ralston High School back here in the background who don't mind being in the background of our video. So
thank you, all teachers. You guys do more than you are appreciated for.
As high school coaches, we have learned to really appreciate teachers more than we ever did before. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seriously, appreciate everything.
See you guys at the next video. What?